करता आणि हांगा आमचे बरोबर आसा नावेलीचे आमदार बाब उल्हास गोयेकार, आमचे महिला मोर्चाच्यो अध्यक्षा सौभाग्यवती आरती बांडोडकर आणि आयच्या प्रेस कॉन्फरन्सात आम्ही एक महत्वाच्या विशयाचेर उलोवपाचे आसा। पयली म्हणजे जे आज दीसभर विपक्षी दल उलयत आसा आणि ज्या संदर्भात ते उलयत आसा ताजेर आमी ही पत्रकार परिशदेचेर उलयतले। पयली म्हणजे संक्षेपात सांगप म्हणल्यार काँग्रेसीचो आदलो अध्यक्ष राहुल गांधी जो लोकसभेचो खासदार आशिल्लो ताका कायद्यांत डिस्क्वॉलिफाय केलो आणि हे डिस्क्वॉलिफिकेशन कायद्यांत कशें आयले अस्तित्वात हे हाजेर सांगपाची गरज आसा। पयली म्हणजे मेजर फॅक्ट म्हणल्यार काल सुरतच्या कॉम्पिटंट क्रिमिनल कोर्टात सुनावणी घेवन जजमेंट पास केला। जी केस कितली वर्सां चलताली 19ली केस आणि त्या डिफमेशनाच्या क्रिमिनल केसीत राहुल गांधी सेंटेन्स केला फॉर 2 years in jail and he has been convicted accordingly। आता ही जी केस आसा ती केस चे फॅक्च्युअल मॅट्रिक्स तुम्ही सगळे जाणा आसतले, ऑलरेडी पब्लिक डोमेनातून ती आसा, कितली वर्सां आली। मिस्टर राहुल गांधी कर्नाटकच्या कोलारात 13 एप्रिल 2019 लोकसभेच्या इलेक्शनाच्या पयलीं उलयतना ताणें म्हणिल्ले एक डिफमेटरी वाक्य केलें, डिफमेटरी उलयल्लो आणि त्या संदर्भात बीजेपी एमएलए आणि गुजरातचे आदले मंत्री श्री पूर्णेश मोदी हांणी ह्या डिफमेटरी स्टेटमेंट्सांचेर सुरताच्या कोर्टात कॉम्पिटंट ज्युरिस्डिक्शनाच्या कोर्टात राहुल गांधीच्या आड डिफमेशनाची कंप्लेंट केली। त्या कंप्लेंटाचेर हियरिंग्स जाले। कोर्टाचो जो प्रोसेस असता त्या प्रोसेसाच्या अंतर्गत सुनावण्यो जाल्यो। ताज्या अंतर्गत जो एंटायर क्रिमिनल प्रोसिजर जो चालीक लागता, जो एंटायर प्रोसिजराच्या माध्यमांतल्यान जी सुनावणी जाता ती सगळी कंप्लीट जावन काल ताजेर सुरतच्या कोर्टान जजमेंट पास केलें आणि त्या जजमेंटात राहुल गांधी त्या केसीत कन्विक्ट म्हणून घोषित केलो आणि ताका 2 वर्सांचे इम्प्रिझनमेंट अवॉर्ड केले। आता पयली म्हणजे लॉ इज इक्वल फॉर ऑल आणि लॉ टेक्स इट्स ओन कोर्स। The most important thing is nobody is above the law आणि हे जे कन्विक्शन जाला ते कोर्टात अवॉर्ड केला। एक क्रिमिनल डेफमेशनाच्या केसीत जे एक पूर्णेश मोदी म्हणून ताणी फायल केल्ले त्या कंप्लेंटीचेर त्या प्रोसिडिंग्साचे कल्मिनेशन जावन कोर्टान राहुल गांधी कन्विक्ट म्हणून घोषित केला आणि ताका सेंटेन्स अवॉर्ड केला। आता ते जावन जो कायद्याचो प्रोसेस आसा त्या कायद्याच्या प्रोसेसाच्या अंतर्गत आणि माध्यमांतल्यान he has incurred disqualification. He has been disqualified because he has incurred disqualification by virtue of being sentenced to a term of 2 years of imprisonment. And the law of Lily Thomas versus Union of India is there on the record books, on the law books, and that is what governs the domain. So पहिली म्हणजे कन्व्हिक्शन जे तांचे जाना ते कोर्टाच्या ऑर्डरीन हे जालं. आणि आज जर पळय जाल्यार काँग्रेस पार्टी आणि विपक्षी दल प्रोटेस्टाची भाषा उलयता. आता प्रोटेस्ट कितें उलयता, कितें चल्लां? It is an order of the court of competent jurisdiction, and against an order of the court, Congress is talking the language of protest. So, first of all, Congress must learn to respect judiciary, learn to respect democratic institutions, and learn to respect democracy. Because Congress cannot wish to place Rahul Gandhi above the law. Because courts हांच्या समोर सगळे लोक एक, न्याय हो समान असता, आणि law takes its own course. For any provision under law comes into operation equally for all. So when a court of competent jurisdiction has passed a judgment convicting Rahul Gandhi and sentencing him for 2 years of imprisonment, and as a consequence thereof he has incurred disqualification and as provided and prescribed and mandated under Representation of People's Act 1951, more specifically in provision section 8, how can you say something that is in the nature of a protest? We fail to understand. It is, law is equal to all. Law takes its own course, and you cannot talk the language of protest because a court has awarded a particular sentence upon passing a judgment in culmination of court proceedings. So म्हणून सांगपाचे म्हणल्यार आज जे ते उलयताले की democracy is in danger, that they are exhibiting Congress to be in danger because an order of the court has to be respected by all. A judicial pronouncement has to be respected by all, and this is the most important thing in a democracy, that judicial orders and judicial pronouncements have to be respected. So म्हणून Congress must learn to respect democracy, learn to respect judiciary, and learn to respect democratic institutions. तुमका कितें विचारपाचें आसा जाल्यार आणि only one thing I can point out. आता if you see the Congress on its national social media, they have annexed the notification of the Lok Sabha Secretariat, which is a consequence of the order of the court, and they are saying we will not be intimidated or silenced. Right? This is an order of the court which has resulted into the disqualification, which has he has incurred disqualification by virtue of the operation of law. How can you talk of silence, intimidated? It is a simple order of the court, and by virtue of the order of the court, the natural consequence under law, as is provided under Representation of People's Act, that is disqualification has incurred. So therefore, this language of Congress party shows its scant respect to democracy and shows very clearly that तांचे जी हे आसा कितें म्हणटा ते they are trying to be a victim. It is a clear case of their acts expose themselves as having complete disregard to democracy. Because if an order of the court is not being respected, it's for all to see. Sanga, they cannot play. Yes, tell me.
कोर्टाच्या उलयना कित्याक कोर्ट गोज इन नॅचरल जस्टीस इट हियर्स बोथ द साइड्स एंड देन गिव्स द वर्डिक्ट सो इट इज इन इट्स ओन प्लेस नाउ राहुल गांधी वेंट टू UK he's made some statements against nation and something against the nation against democracy came back he sought permission in parliament to speak then after few days the order came and as a consequence of the order, by virtue of the order, he was being disqualified naturally. हे सगळे फास्ट जाला अशें तुमकां दिसना especially in a country where the justice is delayed for so many years. This is within a month.
No. See, this case is of 2019. It is a case between one individual by name Mr. Modi filed against Rahul Gandhi.
First name
So that case,
first name
the first name of that gentleman was Mr. Purnesh Modi. So it was instituted by Shri Purnesh Modi against Rahul Gandhi. That was a case of 2019, instituted in 2019. We are in 23. These hearings were going on, and we all know that this was going on, and he was causing his appearance and not causing on many occasions, and whatever, it was all in public domain. So if a judicial proceeding has resulted in a judgment by which he has been convicted, it is the process of law, isn't it? How can you say something otherwise? It is a case where law has caught up on an individual, and the consequence of what is laid down in the law, he has to bear with it. And that is, in this case, he incurs disqualification by virtue of Section 8 of Representation of People's Act.
As an advocate, conviction झालं पळय ते फायनल हेंगा तेका ऑर्डर अपील करपाक जायना.
You see the law. The law is, once a person who is elected as a member of Legislative Assembly, member of Legislative Council, a member of Parliament, if he is convicted for a term of 2 years or more by the court of competent jurisdiction, he incurs disqualification under Section 8 of Representation of People's Act. This is the law as it stands today.
करेक्ट फर्स्ट म्हटल्यार कन्विक्शन झाले बिकॉज ऑफ बरें इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन जालें आसतलें पुलिसा कडेन म्हणून.
No, see, it is a defamation case.
ओके
Defamation case is instituted by that gentleman against this accused.
सेकंड थिंग कोर्टान व्हिडिओ क्लिप स्पीच बीन आसता पळय ते एविडन्स म्हणून चलतात का?
I do not know what has gone into the court proceedings because that is a part of court record. We are not aware about it. It is a case instituted by Shri Purnesh Modi against Rahul Gandhi. We do not know the judgment. The judgment is not out in public domain, and therefore the niceties of it I cannot even academically discuss. But he is convicted. He is sentenced to 2 years of imprisonment, and the consequence thereof under Representation of People's Act is disqualification.
No, no. Forgot
So
about
I'm just trying to tell you that it is a fallout of a judicial pronouncement through a court judgment. And the way in which they are talking, democracy in danger. What are they talking? There is no logic to what they are talking. An order of the court, if it is not going to be respected by them, it speaks volumes about them. How can democracy be in danger? It is a simple order of the court.
Forgot about this case.
I am talking about this case.
Yeah, yeah.
You asked me about something specific. I will give you a
आणि
better
अशी कितलेशे पॉलिटिकल लिडर्सांचे अशे केसी असतात पूण ते कित्याक भायर पडटा आसता कित्याक तर एविडन्स जायना कोर्टान
No. See which type of cases you are talking. This is a case under 499, 500 of IBC.
You are an advocate. He has not taken any particular name. He has just taken a name of a. It's a surname actually.
Please understand, all these aspects that you are telling me will find its place in the order of the court. But the fact of the matter is, the order of the court has been precipitated out of the institution of proceedings by that Shri Modi. The proceedings were by Shri Modi against Rahul Gandhi. And that criminal case has resulted and yielded into a judgment. That judgment has convicted him. He is awarded a sentence of 2 years. The consequence thereof is the invocation of Section 8 of the Representation of People's Act, which is automatic in nature. And I don't know if you have seen even so many sections of press, national media, so many legal experts have already spoken about it. That when you are convicted for a 2-year sentence or more, you incur disqualification. It is as simple as that.
आता या प्रकरणात पहिल्या कोर्टात वचून स्टे हाडूंक शकना
Up to them, I don't know. I am telling you,
No, as a-
how can I tell you about it?
As a-
The law is, once the sentence is pronounced and once you are convicted, awarded a sentence of 2 years or more, you incur disqualification under the law. If you remember, there was some aspect of an ordinance which at that time Congress wanted to bring in, and Rahul Gandhi had torn it and all that. So whatever it be, the fact of the matter is, as of today, the law as it stands, the law of the land is that once you are awarded a sentence of 2 years and convicted, you incur disqualification under 8 of Representation of People's Act. I am just trying to tell you that this is a simple criminal case which is between two individuals that has resulted into conviction. And beyond that, what Congress is trying to say is all unfounded and illogical. What is it you are saying?
ही कसली क्रिमिनल केस daily उडली
Under section 499 and 500 of IPC, that gentleman, Mr. Modi, had filed these proceedings against Rahul Gandhi. He is incurred disqualification. This is all in public domain, no? I am just trying to say,
what I'm asking, this conviction cannot be challenged.
up to them, no. How can I say that?
No,
Up
as
to
an
them.
advocate, as an
Up
advocate.
to them. I don't know. I cannot say whether he should not do what I cannot say. But I am telling you the consequence of the pronouncement of the judgment is that under section 8 of Representation of People's Act, you incur disqualification.
What does legal experts say?
That is, if he challenges this in the higher court, and if higher court gives the stay on this order, then what
Ifs
happens?
and buts is not the issue. Has
I'm
he
just
challenged
asking
it?
for mine, for
Has he
for
challenged
for
it?
mine.
See, what is our endeavor today is only to tell you that this is a consequence. His disqualification has incurred under law, because law has caught up on him, and he has been awarded a sentence of 2 years by being declared as a convict in that matter. So beyond that, what facts can you and I suppose or presuppose or assume? These are the facts in public domain. It is a case between that Mr. Modi and him which has resulted into a judgment.
या प्रकरणात
So why should you bring democracy is in danger? How democracy is in danger? It is a case of a simple proceeding between two of you.
सिंपल
या प्रकरणात हॅलो या प्रकरणात सेंट्रल गव्हर्नमेंट किंवा बीजेपीचा हात कायच ना म्हणतात.
It is a judicial order. It is a judicial order. Don't belittle the system. It is a judicial order.
Judicial is in danger.
What? See, please, my friend, please understand. Please understand. If the law has caught up on an individual, and if he has incurred disqualification under law by virtue of a pronouncement of a judgment of the court, how can you say democracy is dangerous? That's what I said to you. That what Congress is talking is illogical and unfounded. Thank you.